everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back. I'm Jay.
And I'm Lou.
And we are
Girls That Wine. We're so excited. We are back, girls.
Excited.
We are back. We are back.
Season 2. Season 2 means we got through season 1. Okay?
Yes.
And
thanks
we are
to you
here.
guys.
Yes.
Thanks to
Hitting
you
us
guys.
up on Instagram. Shoot, I got text messages. I
Twitter,
got,
Instagram,
and all the social media stuff.
Snapchat.
Yes. Everything.
Everything.
Bars.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Restaurants,
What y'all
everywhere.
doing? What y'all doing?
Thank you guys so much for the love. We
Yes.
surely do. We greatly appreciate you guys so much.
Yes.
We're so excited to be back.
Woo.
We have so much for you guys. A lot in store. You guys already know how we roll. You guys been seeing us through the whole year.
Yes.
So yeah, we're just truly excited and grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord.
We back. We back together.
Again.
Okay.
We never left, but
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
we're just doing it on
Like
camera.
this.
We're doing it for the people.
Yes. Doing it for the peeps.
Doing it for the culture.
Right. I was about
Don't know I do it for the culture, goddamn.
to say that, but then I was like, I don't know how to say that. Did I really want to say that? I was about to say that though. All right. So, what are we drinking tonight?
Well, before we drink,
Oh, I'm excited.
she's so ready to get to the drinks, you guys. So
It's been a long
before
day.
we drink, we wanted to just say, you guys already know we're J&Lu. We're back, like we said. And we also wanted to let you guys know that we've come up with a little spin on what we want to call this thing that we
yes.
do with the wine,
Yes.
because we're not sommeliers.
Yes.
We barely know
We're learning
anything about the wine that we're drinking. So we decided to call ourselves
urban
enthusiasts. So we're gonna be urban enthusiasts, which
Yes.
means urban. Y'all already know what urban means. Like it's kind of like your neighborhood, where you're
Right.
from, knowing your background, your culture, different things like that.
Right.
And enthusiast means that since we love wine.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to figure out more about
Yes.
the wine and the taste of it.
Like,
And
basically, whatever your interest is, you seek that out
yes,
to become more knowledgeable about it. So that's what we do. Hence the wine.
Yes.
That's where we get urban enthusiasts from.
yes. And the urban part comes because, you guys, we just be like, you can pair it with apples, pears, peaches, but you
Hot
can't
chips.
pair it
I
with
mean,
that. Yeah, you
a
can
whole bunch
pair
of
it with
stuff.
that, but we just be telling you guys, what to pair it with, because that's what we
Yeah.
know what to pair it with.
Not to be boxed in.
Yeah.
Like, we trying to match it up a little bit, everything, because everybody is different. Some people may not want to be fancy smancy all the time swirling.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might want to put it in a plastic cup.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And we promote different wines that you drink every day in your kitchen,
Right.
that you go to your grocery store and purchase.
Mhm.
That's on the lower end of the spectrum of the
Right.
pricing. It's not too high, but it's not too low. So that's just what your girls do. We're gonna give you that information that we've been giving you guys.
Yes.
And the crazy part about it is, I've literally, and I know Jay has too, been having people hit me up saying, LaWanda, what do we pair with steak?
Mhm.
Or what do I pair?
Tell me you doing something right.
We're having like a girls' night, and we wanted to know what
Yes.
what would you pair with cheese? And I'm like,
Mhm.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we in there.
Hold on,
So
let me get back with
it takes me like 5 minutes to just do my little research or
Yes.
figure out what it is, and then we always hit you guys back up. We never let you guys just go unattended. We always let you guys know what to pair what with.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So there you have it, honey. There you have it.
And we are urban
enthusiasts.
enthusiasts.
Okay.
Remember that. All right. So now, what are we drinking?
So now tonight we are drinking Chateau Saint Michelle
Yes.
Riesling. Chateau Saint Michelle Riesling.
Mhm.
So this is a white, so it's very good to pair with a lobster, salmon, a steak,
Seafood chicken.
Seafood, yes, because of the acidity. You want it for the acidity. What goes really well with it is apple. Well, like on your sweet side, caramel, apples, pears. You could do like blue cheese, Gouda cheese, different things like that. You're really trying to bring out the acid in this, and you can also taste the tones that's in there. So you have like your
tropical fruit.
You'll have like a apricot taste or a pear taste or something like that. You can smell it. And you know, when you stir it, you know, swirl it or whatever you call it. Swirl.
Slightly, not off the glass.
Slightly swirl.
That's enough. I have a funny story about this. So when I first started drinking, when I first started drinking wine, right? And I didn't like, I'm not a big Chardonnay fan.
Oh, this is good.
But I remember I went to Cheesecake Factory, and I was like, I had just been introduced to Riesling. I think I was at Friday or something. They had it. And I went to Cheesecake Factory. I was like, excuse me, do you have Chateau 6, Michelle? The girl was like, oh, yes, sure. I said, oh, that's one of my favorites. I was like trying to be all proper.
I'm surprised it wasn't Moscato, because you know back in the day,
that's what I'm saying. It was my newfound, you know, I felt fancy, especially by the name.
Yes.
And it wasn't like like you said, a Moscato or a Zinfandel.
I think my first Riesling was by Gewürztraminer. I think it's Gewürztraminer. And Gewürztraminer is the name alone. I was like, oh, I'm doing some big time shit right here. You know, Gewürztraminer with some Riesling.
Yes.
That was way before Moscato. Riesling, I loved before Moscato. It gave a sweet type of taste to it. It wasn't like flat to me like what is it? Chardonnay. It wasn't like a Chardonnay or whatever. It's way more lighter. It's really, really good. Oh, white Zinfandel. I really couldn't do. Oh.
Can I get that white Zinfandel?
Then you got introduced to Riesling. Riesling is a really, really good white.
And it's good when it's chilled in the summertime. This is my favorite go-to in the summer.
Yes.
Like, definitely.
And if you guys are trying to get away from Moscato, because Moscato is so sweet, you can go with a Riesling. You can go with a Riesling is a really good one, or a Gewürztraminer. You can go with either one. I think I'm saying it right. I'm not sure if I'm saying Gewürztraminer right, but it's really, really, it's a good white. It's sweet, but not as sweet as a Moscato. I can't even do Moscato no more. I'm so Moscatoed out. I've been Moscatoed out like for what, 2-3 years now. So yes, step your game up. No, we're not.
We're not knocking it,
because there are some really good high-end Moscatos that are really, really good. That's on the level of a Riesling. So, you know, just up your game a little bit, and then you can start tasting the difference and seeing what pairs well with your food.
Opens your palate up a little bit.
Yes,
definitely.
And then you can become a urban enthusiast as well.
Right.
I hate us. So, cheers, you guys.
Okay.
Let us know in the comments what you guys like to drink.
Yes,
please let us know.
Please.
Do you prefer a red? Do you prefer a white? Are you a rosé girl or a rosé guy? Let us know what you like in the comments below. We will love to hear from you guys, and we always respond back to our comments. So thank you guys so much.
Yes.
Okay, so what are we moving on to? Jay.
All right. So a few weeks ago, Gavin Newsom, right?
Our wonderful governor, the best governor out of all governors.
Okay. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what I'm talking about. So not apparently, but so in Manhattan Beach, what was once called Manhattan Beach has now been returned back to its descendants. Bruce Beach has been
Beach in Manhattan Beach.
Yes, has been officially given back to the descendants, which was the great-grandchildren of Willa and Charles Bruce. Right there.
So in 1924, Manhattan Beach took over. They seized it for the domain.
Yes.
From the Bruce's family. So they took over after, what was it, like 12 or something years that the Bruces were dealing with like the KKK coming harassing and everything. So they literally took this property, this land from the Bruces. And I think it was untouched for like 3 decades. For like 3 decades, it was not touched. And then they sold it to the Bruces for only what? $14,500. So the property today is well over $75 million.
Right.
And it goes to the descendants of the Bruces. And they're all spread it out all over, you know, the country or whatever. But I'm so happy and elated that they got that land back.
But the thing is, too, is that they're now trying to figure out how they can lower the taxes on it so they can afford it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
you
because
give me something.
Because the descendants, they don't have no money because they took it from them.
Right,
They took this from
right.
them. Do you know how much generational wealth could have already been building up after all these years? It could have been the Bruce's Resort. They could have had a restaurant next to it. They could have had.
Gavin Newsom said that it could have been it could have been like how the Getty Center is.
Yes.
If they wouldn't have never taken this property,
Yeah.
it could have been in the same vein as this historic property that the Getty Center has.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know because I like to go to the beach. I like to go to the beach by myself sometimes and just sit at the beach by myself and just, you know, gather my thoughts a lot.
Yeah.
And I've always went to Bruce's Beach. Before I even knew any information or history about this place, I was always drawn to this specific spot.
Yeah, one
and I would
spot.
tell Javelin, I would tell Fonzello, I would tell everybody. I don't know what drew me there to that spot, but now learning and knowing the history of it, it just gives it more peace to me because I know that I'm standing on the grounds of my ancestors,
Yes.
of somebody that literally was there. This was theirs. They owned this. This was their part. And I think that that's what will always give me peace. And I have been drawn to that spot for years. And then I found out it was owned by a black family, a black
And
husband,
other
wife.
black
I'm like,
families
oh,
that were
Lord.
there. Other black
Didn't
families
know
had
that,
private
but
businesses
yeah. So
outside
that's one of the places when we literally go to the beach, people meet us at a particular spot because I'm like, this is where we meet up at.
Right.
It's always by Bruce's Beach or at Bruce's Beach, and then we just go down to the beach from over there, and it's amazing. So shout out to the Bruce's family, and I hope you guys, you know, are able to take over and do great things with that land.
Yes, and be able to keep it.
Yes.
And afford it. Yeah.
Yes.
Get those taxes going. So, we are coming up with tons and tons of new things on the show.
Let's let the people know what we doing. So we're gonna start bringing like games to you guys, like little things, little quirky things about
How
us.
well do we know each other?
Okay, so I guess we have like 6 questions apiece for each other.
How
Hopefully
well?
we didn't pick the same thing. We have 6 questions apiece for each other, and we're gonna find out how well do we know each other. Okay. Let's see.
My first question is, what does my middle name mean? My middle name is Ngozi. What does it mean?
The hell?
Child. Anyway, so
I've said that
Siri,
1,000 times.
what does Ngozi mean?
I've said it a million times.
African queen. Ngozi.
It does not mean African queen. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
It means God's blessing.
God's blessing.
I'm covered. I'm blessed.
Hallelujah.
I'm blessed because
Jesus.
I'm covered and I'm God's blessed. It means God's blessing.
Okay, since we're on middle names, what is my middle name?
I always forget because I want to call you Juanita. LaWanna Juanita. I know it's not Tracy. It's
Mind you guys, we have been knowing each other for how long? How many? Over how many years? Literally.
almost 20. I will always say 16, but it has to be
16,
20.
17 years we have been knowing
It's a
each
little
other.
over that.
Maybe a little bit
Wait,
older than that.
I know.
What is my middle name, Javelin?
Juanita. Wait, it's an easy middle name too.
It's so easy.
It's not. I know that.
because there is none.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't have a middle name.
That's right. That's why
My
I
name
always
is
call you
just
Juanita.
Luana
That's why I say LaWanna Juanita.
Harris. My birth name is Luana O'Neal.
Yes.
But my name is Lu. I don't have a middle name.
Because I want to put the
I'm
Juanita
trying
in
to trip
there.
her up.
Yes,
come
you
on.
did.
okay, we good. I see. We see each other.
Okay. What is my favorite color?
Is your favorite color pink?
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
I don't have one.
I should have said that because I literally texted Jalen and said, what is your mama's favorite color? He said, she doesn't have one. I said, she told me she do have a favorite color. Oh, she's a liar.
And he gave me the answer.
No, he didn't give me an answer. He said it could be pink because that's what her labels are made out of. The color pink.
Yeah.
And I was like, you do not have a favorite. I said you didn't have a favorite color, and you said, I do have a favorite color. I said, no, you don't, Jalen. Ooh.
I don't have one.
She's a liar.
You never hear me talk about a color. Ever.
Never. I never do. That's why the first thing I said was she does not have one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nope.
so what is my favorite drink?
Tito's. Oh,
Baby.
speaking of, what is my favorite drink?
Casamigo.
Okay. Oh, I just asked. We got
Okay. What is my dream travel destination? My dream travel destination. I was supposed to do it for this year.
I know this.
But COVID took over and got in a freaking way.
Hawaii. No, that's not it. That's not it. But no, not Barbados. Is it Barbados? It's something. No. It's
You thinking of everything
Dubai.
I want to do?
Dubai.
No. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, because I can go on and on.
Santorini, Greece.
Oh, that's right.
I was supposed to do my birthday this year for
yes,
Greece.
you
But
were.
COVID got in the way.
You were.
It ruined everything.
You're absolutely right.
So,
All right.
guys, can't y'all tell we do not know each other?
No, we do know each other. We just need to pay attention more. I mean, because everything
part,
we hear
that
is
part.
like, and we just need to keep it in our frontal parts, right?
Yes, our frontal lobe.
Yes. Okay. What is the amount of gas that I put in my car no matter what? What is the amount?
$25.
You're close.
$30. $20.
$20. No matter what, I put $20 in that car.
No matter what.
Listen, 20. Go to the. Can I have $20?
Okay, yeah. I can definitely believe that because I do the same thing. I put at least 20, maybe 20 or 30.
The
Now,
top is
if
30.
Fonzel is in my car, it's filled to the rim.
Right.
Because he's like, why do you not fill your car
Yeah.
up? And I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is my car, this is my money, this is how I handle it. But when he gets in there, it's full all the time.
Yeah,
I only do between 20 and 30. That's it.
Recently, because gas is so high, I've been
my
going
God,
up
it's
to
so high.
30. But
Okay.
I still stay at the $20 mark. It has to get under a half for me to do that. But
Okay, so what is my favorite music genre?
90s. I know that. Okay. All right.
By far the best music
Yes,
ever.
Ever.
And
That she
70s.
loves.
But
Yeah, 'cause you
90s,
always-
oh my God, 90s is everything.
You love the 70s. You wish you could dress
oh my God, I wish I was 21 in the 70s. Oh,
with the froze and all that.
yes.
All right. So, my last and final question. Do I like
This was so much fun.
waking up early or staying in late?
Girl, you can stay in late, honey. You will stay in late all day, every day, honey. That is a given. This girl will sleep anywhere. She will sleep on vacation.
Girl.
She will sleep anywhere.
Oh, I should have said, what's my favorite pastime?
What is my deepest fear? It's two, but you should know these things.
I know one is been on the elevator with people. She was not.
Yes, it was the one more. You should know that too.
Water. Swimming?
No. Airplanes.
Oh.
You should know that.
I know that. But I
travel,
wasn't thinking about that. I'm thinking about
planes and elevators
That
are
is
my
true.
ultimate
Yeah.
fear. And I fly because I have to travel.
Well, I
because
know you
love
don't
to
like
travel.
good water either.
I don't, but I will.
That was one.
I will stay in my zone when it comes to water.
Mhm.
I'm not going
in the ocean.
No, I'm not doing nothing over 7 feet. And the reason why I say 7 feet is because my pool at my building is 7 feet, and I know how to swim in that one. But nothing over 7 feet. with water. But my fear is planes, airplanes, and elevators.
Yeah, with other people.
With other people. I can get on there, but I don't like to go to a higher level over like 12, like the 12th floor or the 15th floor by myself.
Or with other people. That's
honey baby.
People, I'm sorry, other people, but definitely people whom she doesn't know.
Yes.
She will get off.
I can get on with at least 4 of us that I know. 4 or 5 that I know. But if it's a crowd of people that I don't know, I'm not getting on that elevator.
She got me good one time, y'all. So we got on this elevator, right?
Mind you, it was going to the what floor?
79th floor?
79th floor, you sure?
So she gets in and I get on, she gets on. So this family of 4 gets on. Before the door closed, she just slid out like, I don't even know how she did it.
She was like, wait, where you going?
She said, So now I'm stuck on the elevator and I'm going, oh, she's claustrophobic. And they're like, so?
So mind you, I had to,
the door was closed. She said, I'll meet you there.
So mind you, I had to go on this elevator by myself to the 70th floor.
I want to get
out. I said, no, don't get off. Stay. Cause I slid off that bad boy like, I don't know.
That was the most funniest thing.
So yeah, that was a wonderful, great game. I love that game. Like she said, we know each other. We just need to keep some of this stuff in our frontal, in our frontal lobe.
Yeah, and that's the small stuff.
Yeah, that's the small. Girl, that's
we know the big stuff.
Honey baby, listen. We know the good shit.
All right, so
what?
COVID has come.
Oh my God, and COVID is still here.
COVID is still here. So 2020 was the most it was the worst year for a lot of people.
Yes.
First of all, that's when COVID really hit. And we were led to believe that it was something small, but it ended up being something way major. A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people were laid off. A lot of people lost family members. It was just a lot going on. We were restricted. We couldn't do a lot. The grocery stores were inundated with people trying to scram to get food, tissue. I mean, it was like an epidemic of just horrible stuff going on. People not being kind to each other. Well, typically that's not how it really works.
Yeah.
It was just a mess. So how did you recover? Or are you still in recovery?
I'm still in recovery from COVID, the pandemic, I should say. Because for me, throughout the pandemic, I lost my job. 4 times. I lost my job 4 times. So I was one of the ones who lost their jobs because I'm a hairstylist. And so we couldn't work in the salon. So just trying to figure out how I was going to, just live life.
Yeah.
Without being in somebody's head or being in a salon or working. I literally was sitting back and thinking this is the craziest thing I've ever had to deal with or whatever. So having a lot of time on my hands, just trying to figure out who I am.
Right.
A lot of people have been doing that, trying to stay afloat, trying to make sure that I wasn't trying to, go into no type of depression or anything. Because when I lost my job, they didn't have any income or anything for us to get from the government. Everybody else was getting their 401ks and this, that, and the other, or whatever. So the unemployment, self-employed, yes, barbers, hairstylists, artists, carpenters, different people like that were self-employed. We didn't really have anywhere to get the funds or whatever until the unemployment agency came up with the PUA. So that kind of helped us afloat or whatever and keep my head in the right place or whatever. But through that, getting your job back and going to work and being oh my God, we're back at work, and then getting your job snatched back from under you 4 times in 1 year. It was the worst feeling ever. It was just so much going on for me emotionally.
Right.
Emotionally, I was like,
so how did you deal with that? Just not, because, you know, regularly you go to work, you make your own schedule, you kind of do your own thing. So now you're literally in the house.
yes.
So how did you deal with that?
So in the house, I was braiding my, well, I always did my own hair. Braiding my own hair, making so many different type of wigs. I'm gonna tell you guys what saved me. Through COVID, Jay and myself, J&Lu, we was doing Instagram lives on Saturdays.
Quarantine
Saturdays, and we would still do our things on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we do our Wednesday show, and then we'll do our quarantine Saturdays. I looked forward to every Wednesday. I mean, I could put makeup on, put my hair done, look really, really pretty because I had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And Saturdays, oh my God, saved my life. And I know that we saved a lot of you guys' mental states as well, because you guys would tune in. We would have these battles, these song battles going on, listening to music, doing live shows. That saved me mentally. It really did. For me not being able to go to work, because I know you still was working.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I still worked. I haven't stopped working.
Right.
Which is a blessing.
Absolutely.
That's a total blessing. I worked. The only thing that was different for me was coming home and not being able to go anywhere on the weekend, because you know we can go.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the only thing. I saved money that way.
Yes. Oh my God.
That was the biggest thing. I did save a little bit of money, but and not being able to kind of connect with my family, because you know you're stuck in the house.
Oh my God.
So not being able to go visit my mom like I wanted to, or her, you know, saying, well, I'm telling her, like, you can come over, but you know, just keep your mask on, you know, that type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, you don't really want to do, especially when I'm a hugger. So I like to hug, I like to engage and give love.
Oh, COVID stripped us from that so much.
Yeah, and I mean, we joked about it in a couple of our other episodes, how once it was over, how people are going to still be conditioned to 6 feet or whatever. And it's still that way. Like,
I'm still like that.
You walk past people and they let you just move on by.
I'm still like that. COVID has made me like that in the beginning with my kids. Like, I'll be like, Lamar, go wash your hands. Tatiana, wash your hands first. Yeah. That type of thing. But what really saved us too was the FaceTiming. Google, what do you call that?
Google Duo.
All of that stuff saved me and my family, because I was like, hello. So
yeah, you were able to connect.
COVID was the worst. So glad we're trying to get we're trying to get past this.
Right.
And hopefully in the next few months we will not be talking about this crap no more.
Right.
It'll be something else.
Right.
So yeah.
So
that's how we survived COVID.
Yeah. So we just want to again thank everybody for supporting us.
Thank you so much.
And always, you know, follow us on Girls That Wine __ and then J&Lu, of course, us. Follow us here on J&Lu Girls That Wine. Okay?
On YouTube. And
yes.
Girls That Wine __ on Instagram.
Yes.
So follow us on there. We thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys. Leave your comments below.
Please.
You know, we're trying to get back into the groove of this again. You know, because we can go wild. Trust us. Jayla would be very mad if we went wild, buck ass wild on here. So we're trying to like keep stuff together. So the first episode, we're trying to, you know, just some rough patches or whatever. But we'll be back to you guys.
We got this.
Just like we always.
Yes. Thank you again. Love you guys.
Love you. Peace.
Oh.